Hey y'all.
I'm back again to share some Happy Mail, and these are a couple of Happy Mails that I've gotten over the last month or so, and it's not everything. I've had so many of you guys send me things, and um, you all know who you are, and Jessica Rapp and Phaedra Jones and we swap stuff back and forth quite often, and I don't always show all that stuff. I try to tell you guys when I'm doing a video or when I've used things, kind of where it came from and things like that. But I thought these were just, and it's all just wonderful, wonderful stuff. I have just been blessed beyond belief. You ladies who are always sending me things, and just everyone who supports me in my shop. I love you all. I love this community. I'm so grateful that I'm a part of it and that I've been able to share my joy for making journals and making things and all that good stuff, Um, I hope everybody is well. As I've been saying in all my videos, I hope you all are staying safe. I hope that at some point we can kind of get back to some normalcy again. I just don't know when that's going to happen. I think it's going to be a while, but anyway. So I'm going to share this Happy Mail first, and then I have somebody sent me this, and then another little stack of things. So when I did the bird journals, I mentioned that I didn't have any more of that fabric. So this really sweet lady, Pam, messaged me, sent me an email, Pam Muscleman, and I want to show you the package, but I hadn't covered up the addresses and everything. Let me see if I can show you how she stamped it without. Look, she put this really cool stamp on it. It's just really neat. I love that stamp. It's really big. Anyway, these are really cool. I need to use my stamps more often. But she asked me, she said, would you mind if I sent you some more of that bird fabric? And I was like, well, sure. You don't have to, but yeah, that's great. So she sent me some more of that bird fabric that I used on the little birdie journals. So I've already prepped some of these because I was going to order some of this fabric, and I probably still will order some more of it just because I love it, and I think I can use it, maybe use some bigger pieces in other ways. So, but anyway, so she sent me this, but she also sent me all this other, she wrote me a really nice little note and said that she had all this other extra fabric pieces that she thought she would send them to me, and she actually washed it and hung it outside to dry in the sunshine. She said, so it's all fresh and clean, and I absolutely love it. I think she really sort of gets my taste. She's got my taste down pat. But she also sent me, I'm going to show you the fabrics, but she sent me these eyelets too, and these colored eyelets, and I don't have any of those, so those are going to be super fun to use. So thank you, Pam. This is very sweet of you, very generous. And she sent me some napkins. So I have a couple of other bird napkins and floral napkins, but I think I'm going to do, maybe do some collaging with some of these, maybe make some envelopes or something for the next bird journals that I do. It might be a bit, y'all, it might be a month or so before I get all those done, because I'm going to do some different things. But she sent me these beautiful napkins, and I do have quite a few napkins, and I need to just get these out and just do a bunch of collaging with these. Look at these. So I think probably this one and that one, and maybe that one. And then I love the sunflowers. These will go. I've also been putting things aside to do some farm journals, some more farm journals and cowgirl journals. So I'm going to use some of that. But so she sent me the bird fabric, and she sent me some ticking, which I absolutely love. This stuff, and y'all, this stuff is just, it's not cheap. I will buy it here and there, and Joann's, I love to find the vintage, but Joann's has this, but it is never, ever on sale. It's so annoying. They never put it on sale. But look, she sent me this little piece of fabric. This would be really cool in a cowboy journal. sent me that, and this really pretty blue. I'm not gonna open it all up. Some of them are pretty, they're all good sized pieces to use in journals or cover a journal. And then the gingham, I love this sort of muted gold gingham. And then this, got little strings here. So she sent me this piece of gingham. And this is sort of like a flannel, well, not flannel, oh, what do you call it? Like a, I don't know, it's a soft kind of, yeah, it is kind of, it is flannel, I think. But that's really cool. So these are all be really cool in some either cowboy or country or country journals, farm journals and stuff. And then she sent me all these fabrics that have roosters and chickens on them. Look, it's just awesome. I love this one. I love them all. Look at this. Chickens, chickens. This one I think would just be cool. It's already cut, so it would be cool just to wrap around like put a base of a fabric journal, or even on a hardcover, and then just kind of wrap this around, or pockets or tags or whatever. She sent me all this amazing stuff. So thank you, Pam. I love it all. There's some snowflake. Look at that. That's super cool. Some more plaid, some sunflower. Love sunflowers. Sunflowers are one of my favorite flowers. And this one right here, look at that. These be beautiful in some farm journals. So that's probably going to be something I do over the fall. And then just some blue, it's almost like, what's like a cotton linen blend. And then look at this. Dr. Seuss, I love this. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this yet. I'm really kind of into just using my sewing machine here lately and doing pillows and things like that. But I think I could do me a little pillow cover for my grandson, and do him a little pillow, you know, for his bed or his crib later on, and then have some of that left over to do a journal. I think that would be super fun. I've never done a Dr. Seuss one. And then this beautiful yellow that's got these little swirls on it. So she just amazing. Thank you, Pam. That was so sweet of you, and I love it all. And it will definitely get used. It'll take me a while because that's quite a bit, but it will get used. And then a while back, Debra, one of our crafty buddies in the box, as Laura calls us, she ordered this from a live sale, and she sent it to me. Isn't it cute? Look. So I'm going to use this in some kids' journals later on down the road. But I think it's really cute. Look, the one at the library and the one painting. This would be fun in one of my, like just junk journals with all the fun stuff mixed in. I've got some plans to do a couple more of those. So thank you very much, Debra. That was very sweet of you. And then another one of my friends who, her and her son are just precious to me, and they sent me some things. So her son, this came from her son, and look at this little Curious George pouch. I'm not gonna show you the note, but put a little note on there, and this is just so cute, and it's got buttons in it. So he sent me, so her son sent me some buttons from their stash. So really cute buttons in here, and a little shell. They know I like shells, and just really pretty buttons. They know I love buttons. They love buttons as much as I do. Look at that one. They just send me the neatest things, and I love this little pouch. So I'm getting ready to put together a little bag that I can travel with. Well, not that I'm gonna be traveling, you know, a lot, but just a journal bag, so I can kind of have all my stuff together when I want to work on my journals, because I've been trying to here and there work on my own journals, and I'll be sharing those soon in the next month or so. I hope to be like up to date with Sophie's journal, and then up to date with my journal for this year, and I'll share. You've seen those, but I'll do an update on where I'm at with those. But then, so I'm gonna put together. I'm gonna use this little pouch and the little my little journal stuff, so I can kind of keep all my stuff together. Anyway, so I get off track. I'm sorry, guys, but they sent me this amazing book called The Book of Mistakes. So if you are a creative in any way, shape, or form, and you just, I've had people comment that they just don't know where to start. They're scared to get started. They're intimidated or whatever. This is just a great book. It's called The Book of Mistakes, and she sent this to me, and it's just amazing. This is one in my collection of my books. But look it up. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but it just kind of shows you how you can start something and then kind of mess up. You know, say that one eye's bigger than the other. Well, then you just keep, you know, you adjust. So you work around whatever your mistakes are, you know. So like she got her neck too long, so then she put the collar on her, and you know, one mistake after another. But so like it's too much space between her feet and the ground, okay? And then so she puts roller skates on her. But anyway, it's just, I don't want to go through the whole thing with you, but it just, there are no mistakes, you know. Smudges on pages can become leaves, and you know, the long neck becomes this collar on her. The eyeballs become, you know, the big glasses on her. And, you know, then she makes the ink blob, and the ink blob becomes a hat. And it's just really cool. And then the illustrations in here, you know, absolutely amazing, okay? So I absolutely adore this book. It's just super, super cool. And anybody who is an artist would love it. So it's The Book of Mistakes by Karina Lukin. You see that? By Karina Lukin. So thank you very much for this. I absolutely adore it. And then she sent me some more fabric. She's always sending me little bits of really cute fabric. And look at this, this has little duckies on it. Do you see that? So that's cute. And she knows I'm getting ready to have a grandson, so she sent me things. She always sends me things that she, you know, knows I can use. So these pieces of these will go in the book for my grandson. I hadn't started on that yet. And then she sews and she makes stuff. She doesn't sell stuff. She just does stuff for her friends. And I tucked a bunch of things that she sent me in this little pouch that she made. But isn't this not adorable? So this is also going to go in my bag. She sent me several little bags and things. So I think what I'm going to do is put little trinkets in those and make myself my own little travel journal thing that I can take wherever I go. But look at that. So it's lined. I guess it's like that Pelton type stuff, and then, or it's some kind of, I don't know what this is. You'll have to tell me what that is that you lined this with. But just really cute. I'd love to make some of these. I just love that. I just did a bunch of bags out of an old quilt, and I would like to make something like this that just throw in them. I made them for my daughters-in-law, and then Oakland wanted one, so I gave her one, my little 3-year-old granddaughter. So I gave her one, so for us to take to the beach and things like that, if we can ever get to the beach. But anyway, I'd like to make these to go in there. So then she sends me, got so stuck. So she sends me these little cards, and she sent me a Happy Mother's Day card. So this was Mother's Day when she sent this stuff. And then she has these little stamps. Look, I love her stamps, and she colors the stamps. She makes beautiful cards. Look at that. And then she does the stamping and she colors them. So I put all these pieces in my stuff, and I'm using them throughout my journals. So then she sent me, let's see, I just don't, she doesn't want me to, she sent me a thank you card, and she wrote a sweet note in here. So this will go in my journal. But look at her, look at the detail. She needs to sell her cards. She really does. They're wonderful. But she doesn't. She just does it for enjoyment and for friends. So she is the lady who made me all those little buttons. You know, they're amazing. And then she sent me some more pretty little studio pieces. Just a random little pack. And if you guys like these little images, if you don't have the old books, you know, you can go to Pretty Little Studio, and they have all these little die cuts. They have mixed packages. Look, aren't they cute? The little puppies. And I'm fumble fingers because these little small pieces. So the little dogs and the little boys. I just love them. So thank you very much. You know who you are. And you are just precious to me, you and your son. And then she does just the neatest things. Like, she just takes little strips and she'll add this to a package, and she puts the little tags and the little yarn on there. So then I have all these really cool little pieces. You know, she sticks things to the tissue paper. I love the way she wraps stuff. Here's another card. Let me make sure, with another note. But she always sticks the note in. So that I can use the card. Look. So cute. She's so talented. Just so super talented and so sweet. And I just wanted to show you some of these things. I don't always share her Happy Mails. And she'll take a piece of a vintage sheet and wrap it around the package, and then stick like a little flower or a butterfly. And I think she gets these from another Etsy shop. So if y'all, I'll have to look that up. And then here is another little stamp that she put on the outside of a package, and it just says, Happy Spring, Carla. Look at that little girl. Just all these really, really precious little things. And then her son sent me a little card. And that came from something else. I don't know what's in there. Here's another little package of stuff that she sent. She just sent some little tags and some little washi. And then these really cool, she finds these really, really cool little cards. Look. Fickle Frankie, Jumpin' Jack, Dancing Doris. These are old made. Look at these though. Aren't they awesome? And then she always puts them in these cute little vellum envelopes that I can use. So, anyway. And then she'll shop, her favorite shop's on Etsy, and she sent me these little flowers and these little ribbons. And so these came from Irene Stitches. So I need to start sharing some of her Happy Mail things that she sends me, so you can go to these other Etsy shops and check them out. But look at those, aren't they beautiful? So, and then, you know, she'll take little bits that she's colored or die cuts that she's colored or stamped and stick them on packages. So it's a great idea. It's a great idea for your wrapping packages or Happy Mail and stuff, to do some of the things that she does. And just these little bits. I love getting the little bits because I can use these in so many different ways. So anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And thank you to all of you who have sent me Happy Mail, and all of you who support me. And I hope you enjoyed this. Hope it maybe gave you some inspiration for some things. And I will be back soon. Love you guys. Bye.